He's Out There has a very straightforward and familiar premise. It is about a mother, a father, their two girls. They go to stay at, yes, that cabin in the woods, and things go bump in the night. This isn't a mysterious one. It is definitely a real figure, no supernatural element here. There is somebody waiting for them to arrive at this house. Now, initially at the start, the father gets separated and is going to travel afterwards, and you can tell where that aspect is going. Instead, we have the mother and the two daughters at this house, which they frequent every summer. It is their summer home, and it is miles from anybody else. And that kind of gives you like a rough idea of what the movie is going to be. I, myself, kind of have seen this plot thousands of times before, so I was starting to build up a narrative of where I thought it was going to go, but nicely it sidestepped some of them and gave us some nice, interesting, atmospheric scenes that I actually rather enjoyed. The main actress of Yvonne Strahovski, best known from Chuck, which a TV show I loved, it was great to see her on the big screen. It was great to see her in this kind of role where the emotional content behind it is a mother trying to save her daughters. You know, you have this madman, this person who's set up an elaborate plan, who has done things to certain members of the family already, which kind of makes them trapped in the house and unable to really flee. And this is one of the things that the movie does. Where you would normally look at these movies and go, get the hell out of there, do this, do that, they give you reasons as to why they can't do that. Solid reasons you can't go and leave this person behind because they're unable to look after themselves, but they're still very much alive and some need to be taken care of. I liked as well that the house was always kind of well lit. Even in the dark scenes, it didn't feel murky or dark where you couldn't tell what was going on. There was this sense of dread as the mother's trying to protect their girls and not being in the best frame of mind, not looking out for the sort of smarter options of what to do, but the more paternal instinct and looking after these kids. And the kids are excellent in the movie, really get put through the ringer. I've got to imagine in an acting way as well, trying to get out with this. The main villain himself is one of these guys with a mask, which is much like the collector's mask. He has this book that he has left in the house. It's a children's book that has these spooky drawings in it of the family at their summer home. Little stick figures, those little creepy drawings that just make the hairs in the back of your head stand up. And He's Out There was almost great. Almost, I say, apart from the ending part of it. There are some nice aspects to this movie, some nice twists and turns that I didn't see coming. And from a cabin in the woods, a few characters, a slasher type movie, you feel as if you've seen everything before and you don't know what's coming next. But there is a particular nice scene with the colour late on in the movie and this little picnic table that is kind of disturbing. That weird, freaky, that's just odd. Can't understand that strange colour type of mentality that just gets under your skin a little bit. But the finale of the movie kind of lets it down just a little bit by trying to create a sort of mystical element to this character. And I can see where they're going from because we've seen it done in plenty of movies before, way back to Halloween in 1978 with Michael Myers. If you get that reference, you kind of know what happens at the end of this one. And there's no real answers here either. Not that you necessarily need answers every time you watch a movie, but this time you get no real kind of final answer as to what was going on here. You get a little hint of it and it's okay enough to facilitate maybe watching this again. Maybe showing it to some other people that like these kind of slasher movies. If you like your slasher movies, your people going to the cabin in the woods and being dispatched in bloody and violent ways, then this is a movie that you'll probably like. It never really gets too far above average, but it's still solid, it's still well made, it's well shot, well acted, with some nice twists and turns along the way. I can recommend He's Out There if you're into these kind of movies, and I would love to know your opinion of it. Let me know in the comment box below, and I will see you next time on Man vs Film.